Thank you, Rod, for sitting down with me.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me, Mark.
Yeah, well, it's a big year for Nexeed, 30 years. We'll get to that in a minute, but we're here at SeedLink in Brandon, put on by Manitoba Seed Growers Association. It's the first annual SeedLink. What brings you to SeedLink?
Well, it's been a great couple of days here on the tail end of it. Just a bunch of great people as usual is what draws us here. I got a lot of friends in the industry, a lot of customers in the room, so it's nice to come and do the networking and storytelling, and again, just proud to be part of this great group.
Like I say, 30 years for Nexeed. How many years have you been at Nexeed now?
I started when I was a pretty young guy, Mark. It was the year 2001, so 22 years. I've had the opportunity to be part of this, and of course started as Cimbria Technologies Canada, and Mark and I rebranded into Nexeed in 2010. So that's going on a few years now too.
Thinking back to that rebranding, that's something we were talking about this afternoon, about branding and sort of telling the story of the brand. And what was the biggest challenge in your rebranding, thinking back on it?
Well, it was the customer's feedback. Some people were concerned that we wouldn't have access to the Cimbria product line. And once they, realized that everything's kind of status quo, they kind of went, okay, good, because you're my Cimbria equipment guy, right? Didn't really care what the name was. But that was that. And the brand of Nexeed is, we're Cimbria. Everyone knows us as that. But to be able to do some new and other things has been exciting. More food processing equipment from other vendors. Some other non-exclusive contracts that we have that allows us to sell other products, all branded as Nexeed, puts a nice package together.
Well, speaking of food processing, have your partnership with Schule. Mark Metcalfe yesterday was talking about your partnership with BoMill on the milling side. So there's a lot of new opportunities for seed processors now. And then what's the reason for that?
The reason we wanted to have these relationships is to offer more. And a combination, if you pick an oat mill as an example, a combination of Cimbria and Schule equipment, we can do it right from the pit, right to cut groats. So it really expanded what we can offer. The BoMill thing is pretty exciting, and we're most excited about it because it's a new conversation to have. People have never thought about, how do I sort my grain by protein, not by shape or density or color, things that we're good at, but what could it mean if I could sort by protein? And it's kind of a new fun conversation we're having. Of course, in the malting and milling industry, I think where it makes sense, and what will it mean to the seed industry? We're excited to work with them and find out.
Yeah, 2024, we're almost there. What's new and exciting for Nexeed coming up in the new year?
We're going to launch a new guy in Ontario. Chris Youngblood got going with us just in the last month, and he's gonna do well in Ontario. So that's maybe the newest news we have. So we got a really good bench. Of course, we still got Ryan Floyd in Alberta, Greg Coulter in Saskatchewan. I'm taking care of the rest of the markets and home here in Manitoba. But so we got a lot of boots on the ground, a lot of know-how, and I think in 2024, now with Chris to do the Ontario market, that's going to be the new and fun thing.
Yeah, looking forward to see what's happening. Before I let you go, what's your biggest takeaway from SeedLink this year after hearing all the talks, everything else?
I think the branding conversation. I was thinking about who is Nexeed. Maybe think about what's your elevator pitch, but people talked about their personal brand. I don't know. I think we all got to think about who we are, what value we do bring, and hopefully everyone just doesn't go back to business as usual. I think if you could take some time and think about that, I think it'll help you grow up a little bit and figure out who you are and why we've been successful. So I'll be noodling on that as I drive home.
Yeah, me too. Thanks for sitting down with me, Rod.
My pleasure, Mark. Thank you.